What is the magic order that makes all this happy? Okay. Well, are we good or no? Let's see. I feel like that's not it. That's not it. Let's try. Let's go home. Check. All right, are we rolling or no? Okay, let's see. Hey. All right. I think we might be live. All right. Manjot, hey brother. I broke my phone even brokier than it was broke. It still is functional, but the screen is extra broken, the chat's extra hard to read. We're gonna do what we can. Hey, oh damn, look at that. I don't even know where to start. I mean, there's plenty to talk about. This is one particular topic of interest. Are these 87s going for this much money? I'm even just trying to kind of get my head wrapped around this. Like, well, one, I just sold one for 150. 150 for an... that doesn't even make sense to me. 150 for an 87 right now? Is that right? And when I was looking them up, I'll sell all of mine right now for that. So let's see here. So I was checking them for, well, let's do 190. They dropped a little bit. I don't know what the price is on these. What are these gonna sell for? I'm gonna keep posting them. I'm just gonna keep posting some and get a feel for what they actually sell for. The reason why it's important to me right now is because I want to buy these 92s, and I think I need to figure out how much I should spend. What am I even doing right now? And so it's all these. So it's all these. So let's throw up another. Let's throw one for 149. 149. What did this do? 1, 2, 3. And then let's throw one more for 159. Just to get a feel on how much these are going for. 2, 3. Because what I'm trying to avoid is two things. I'm trying to avoid putting them into this. No, not that one. That set I'm happy to do. Trying to avoid doing this set for my 92s. I'm trying to avoid doing the draft 92 set. So if I can sell my 87s and just... look at this. That's such a high price. I don't got one for under 159. These were going for... I haven't even been keeping an eye on them, but the last time I checked, they were 100K. Which is what I thought was a fair market value for them. And that's still at 100K was your best selling value. Now that they're going for this much, I mean, I want to just blow up the auction house with these. And if anybody wanted to make coins, I would say blow up the auction house with this. If you wanted to make coins, And you have, well, speaking of that, and you have draft badges. Do your 87 sets, and I mean, these sets are not expensive. This is an 87 set. It's 382s, which are, the last I checked of those, they were going for about $12K, and 2 badges. I mean, I don't even know how many you could do of these in a day, but I mean, a lot. 10, 15. So if you did 10 of these and you were selling your 87s at 382s, I think, so well, that'd be 30 82s. Yeah, maybe 10's a lot. But we're getting like 60 badges a day. 60 badges a day. That'd be this set 30 times. If you're at 150K times 10, that's 1.5 million. If you had the 82s and you had the badges and you did it 30 times in a day, you would have 4.5 million selling these 87s at 150. So I just, let me see here. What timeage do we got? Oh, I'll check these. What's going on here? And let me check what we got here. Yeah, I'm looking. So I don't want to get too aggressive on these. So I sold one at 149. Good with me. 2 hours, 3 hours. And we got this. We got 3 more days. I don't want to wait till the end, so I want to be moving on this in the next 2, like tomorrow. I want to kind of do all that I'm going to do. So this is what I wanted to really dig into tonight. Well, so this is huge. This is huge. Pat dropped another investment tip, which I'm not gonna share it directly because it was his that he shared on his stream. But I'll just say this: like if you're watching what I'm gonna do, if you're just watching, and paying attention, you'll kind of see the stuff that's going on. But the one that I'm going to talk about is this one, this 87 set, which really shouldn't be a secret to anybody that's trying to make coins off like this promo, or really any of the recent promos. That 87 set, or that first upgrade with badges set tends to be the best value. And so what I want to break down is I'm trying to figure out what, and so here we go. So we're gonna do average coin. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 through 7, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I should have done a space between there, and then 8 through 10. What I was thinking about doing is trying to make a decision. Well, first of all, we need to do an inventory, what we have and what we're expected to get. And then I want to make a decision basically if I should go for the 2 through 4 set or the 5 through 7 and the 8 through 10. And what I was initially thinking is I was going to try and decide what's the most value, and I'm sure it's doing the 2 sets because it's 2 sets versus 1. So even if we're getting more coins per average with the 2 through 4s, I doubt it's going to be double. You know, but I was going to kind of math that out and see what the average would be for expectations with coins between the 3 cards. And then I was going to balance that against how many cards are rosterable. And initially I was thinking I would only roster Kyle Pitts. Packy with no Packy with the Packy goes Packy. Hey buddy. Initially I was thinking I was only going to roster Kyle Pitts. Then I started thinking I would roster Kyle Pitts or Panay. Then I started thinking, I'll roster whoever. You know, if I do the 5 through 7 and I get, you know, chances are I'd get a wide receiver, cool, I'd roster them. And then if I did the 8 through 10, chances are I would get a cornerback. That I'm reluctant to do. That would probably honestly be the worst case scenario. That one would maybe be an instance where I'd want to sell them because I wouldn't want to start them as corner. And in my nickel, I don't want to give up Jalen in my nickel because of the boosts that he gives to Bobby Wagner and Jason Bates, even though the card would be an upgrade. And I would put him in for Antoine Winfield, but I'm planning on getting Antoine Winfield, the 101. That's making me think, though, now that I've thought that through. Well, okay, I'm glad you said that 5 through 7. What I'm considering now is not just the 5 through 7. I'm considering, well, first I was going to make an estimate around if I can afford to expect this, but I think I should be in a place where I could do both the 5 through 7 and the 8 through 10. And so I was chasing the dog out of the kitchen. So I was thinking through the 2 through 4 versus the 5 through 7 plus the 8 through 10. I know that would be a stretch to do both 5 through 7 and 8 through 10. But it might be close, honestly. But with that said, I was trying to prepare for... Let me see here. Give me 1 second. Okay. So the last the last place that I was at most recently is just kind of saying F it, and I was trying to decide between basically value of each sets and weighing what the expectation of the auction house value is, and then also considering rosterable value. But the last thing I was thinking was like, I'd roster basically any card that I got. And the only ones that might not be the case with is those corners. So let's start there. And so if those are the only ones that I wouldn't roster, what's their auction house value right now? So let's go to 98s. Nope, not those. Draft 98s. Corner. Alright, oh, there's a buy now for as low as 8. I wasn't paying attention who's who. Okay, so we got a buy now for... Okay, let's see here. JC's got a bid for 5 and for 6. JC's again for 6. JC's buy for 8. I'm just seeing a lot more JC's in general. There's a bid as low as 4. Oh, there's a Certain for 9. There's a Certain for 8. 8. Man. So I mean, maybe put a value of 5 to 7. 5 to 7 range. Five to 7 range. You know, normally cards, masters are at their highest right when they drop. But I'm kind of thinking that these are actually going to rebound a little. And they might be at their lowest right now. But if I say it's a value of 5 to 7, that's a pretty big range. So I'd feel pretty safe about kind of staying in that. So what was that? That was my cornerbacks. What's Panay going for? We got 12 to 19, 12 to 17. So, say probably 14. So like 14 to 16.
Today, of course, there's nothing showing up on the radar. However, the satellite photo was pretty interesting for the western half of the U.S. Rain showers and thunder showers along that frontal system, and that wide band of fairly heavy snow. Now, what will happen each time that you see the frontal system on there? That begins at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then you'll see the cloud pattern move until 2 o'clock this afternoon. So, as of that time, of course, the front was way off to the northwest. Now, however, it's moving into the center.
That one probably doesn't matter really, because I would roster him. Oh. Okay, 149. $149. Well, 140 times 7. 700K plus. Dude. I think we got to go aggressive at these 87s. Are people buying these 87s because of the Master Series sets? I'm skeptical. But I think we got to do it. Let's check what the 82s are going for. Let's check what the 82s are going for. Let's just do 16.